trick is with pole fishing, it's about being smooth. There's no rush to do anything. There's no, just take your time. Make sure your rollers are everything are set nice and neat behind you, so you've got a nice continuous, roll from your pole. All I do is pass it between my hands quite loosely, keeping the tip reasonably close to the water and my rig in the water. It stops it from tangling up. And I'm going to get to the point, pick my marker, so it's the reeds. There's a big reed sticking up on the far bank, and that's what I'm using. I need to make sure then now that my end of my pole here is level with my elbow. Okay, so you can see I'm not quite there. Move it up a little bit. There we go. So it's just my elbow, and I'm sat sort of sideways on. Now this leg here on the front always hits me just below the kneecap, and my feet are flat on my foot plate, and my pole, okay, is just an extension of my arm. It follows across my knees, and then this knee here, my left knee, obviously opposite if you're left-handed, but if I'm right-handed, so my left knee actually supports the pole between my knee and my elbow, okay, completely. So actually I can be hands-free, so I can use a catapult and things like that, in the summer, and it keeps everything nice and balanced for me. And there's a bit of a breeze today, but I can still hold that nice and easy, okay. And then these hands just go on to steady. And as long as you're doing the same thing, the same points, the same marker on the far bank, okay, pole at the edge here, knees and everything in the same position, you're always going to be able to hold your pole securely, making sure that it is supported the whole time, okay. And it also means as well that even though I'm supporting with my hands, I can actually lift and strike just using my knee. All I do is just lift my knee up, and it helps everything to keep really, really smooth. Okay, so it's good habits. It's about getting in good habits all the time, making sure you're doing those things, and it actually, it works well. And it's the same when you're coming back in. There's never a big rush coming back in. So you're coming back in. It's just a case of coming up to this point here. I know where my rollers are. They're directly behind me, so everything's in the right spot. And all I'm doing is using my knees. I'm just passing it over my knees. This becomes the third roller, if you like. I've got two rollers behind me. My knees basically become the third roller. Okay, so again, keeping my pole tip right close to the water. It goes onto that first roller, and then once I can feel that, I can just keep the tip nice and low, keeping my rig in, just like when you're landing a fish. And it keeps it nice and smooth until I get down to my top section. Okay, I can put that in there to stop everything from blowing away. And there we go. Okay, as easy as that.